Oh, shit.
We got a DJ, we got a producer. We all must meet our.
And we'll talk. What do you do? Got to watch motherfuckers around you. Invincible. This fruitful. Moment of truth. Check that you hang with, to do your thing with. It's your language. Universal. Hurt you.
Lessons and blessings you should learn. Let's face facts. Although MCs lay tracks, it doesn't mean behind the scenes there ain't no dirt to trace back. That goes for all of us. There ain't nobody to trust. It's like sabotage. It's got me ready to bust, but I can't jeopardize.
Ain't nobody to trust.
To this point, so I'ma get more guys to help me run the whole joint. Cultivate, motivate, or else we'll die. You know I'll be the master of the
why?
See when you're shining, some chumps will wanna know you.
See when you're shining, some chumps gonna want to beg you.
Just like
pull you down, just like a bunch of crabs in a bucket. Yeah. Good morning. It's the top. Whatever you do,
you always gotta
watch motherfuckers around you.
Nobody's
Invincible. They always feel proof.
We almost meet
the moment of truth.
The same
The cats that you hang with and do your thing with will set you up and wet you up. The language is universal.
You play with fire,
it can hurt you.
Burn you. Lessons of blessings you should learn.
Guru, rest in peace.
It doesn't mean behind the scenes there ain't no dirt.
I love this song. All of us.
There ain't nobody to trust. It's like sabotage.
It's time.
It's got me ready to bust, but I can't.
Got me ready to bust.
What I've done up to this point, so I'ma get more guys. Help me run the whole joint. Cultivate,
motivate,
or else we'll die. You know I'll be the master of the who, what,
where, and why.
See when you're shining, some chumps will wanna know you.
See when you're shining, all these jealous punks don't want to pull you down, just like shell, like a worm.
But just as you receive what is
coming to you, everybody else is gonna get there too.
I ain't no saint, therefore I cannot dispute that everyone must be
the moment of truth.
Actions, actions, don't be quick to judge. You may not know the hardships, but don't speak up. It's best to step back and observe with crew, for we all must meet our moment of truth. Sometimes you gotta dig deep. When problems come near, don't fear. Things get severe for everybody,
everywhere.
Why do bad
things happen to good people?
Seems that life is just a constant war between
good and evil.
The situation that I'm facing is man-made. To think such problems can arise from minor confrontations. Now I'm contemplating in my bedroom pacing. Dark clouds over my head, my heart's racing. Suicide? Nah, I'm not a foolish guy. Don't even feel like drinking or
even getting high.
Cause all that's gonna do really is accelerate the anxieties that I wish I could alleviate. But wait, I've been through a whole lot of other shit before,
so I ought to be able to withstand some more.
But I'm sweating though, my eyes are turning red, and yo, I'm ready to lose my mind, but instead I use my mind. I put down the knife and take the bullets out my knife. My only crime was that I'm too damn kind. And now some scandalous motherfuckers wanna take what's mine, but they can't take the respect that I've earned in my lifetime. And you know they never stop the furious force of my rhymes. So like they say, every
dog head is gay.
And like they say, God works in a mysterious way.
Ain't nowhere in the world they can take my respect over my lifetime, bro. It's too late for them. They let me live too long, cuz. They let me live too long, cuz my respect is set in, cuz it's evident, homie. It's evident. And I ain't doing nothing in my life to jeopardize it. So I'm set in stone, sniper. I'm set in stone, cuz y'all let me live too long to try to pull me down. And I'm only getting better. See, y'all should have done that in a nigga young days, but when I was in my prime, cuz. When I was in my prime, cuz, couldn't too many handle this, cuz. Physically, mentally, or strategically. I'm a survivor, cuz. I'm a survivor. Talk. Whatever you do, you always gotta watch motherfuckers around you. Nobody is invincible. Moment of truth. We all must meet a moment of truth, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let a nigga live too long, cuz, to go there. OG, gang gang, jam, slam, hang, don't know, me, nah. Yeah. You made it. Know my business. Screaming. Oh, Domino. He from Long Beach. He was out before Snoop. And he shot out Long Beach. Damn. Mean. Going on. Mean. Good. Look good. Hers was a rat. Endless. Bang. The homie sing. Bleed, bleed. You don't hear me though. Oh, being a Trojan man when you're riding. Cause ain't nothing wrong with being a Trojan man when you're riding. Oh, Domino was smooth, cuz. Domino, he Long Beach. I remember he shot Long Beach out when he came out. Make sure I got everything I need, cuz. But you don't hear me, dog. He said, ain't nothing wrong with being a Trojan man when you're riding. Yeah, I remember Domino. He had a couple hits, huh? You remember Domino Sniper? Yeah, Domino. He was smooth. He was one of them smooth cats, man. I like Super Cat too. Super Cat. Well, shit. I like the whole album, but what's that main song I like? About Super Cat. Super Cat, man. Shabba Ranks. Shabba, Cuddy Ranks. Who else was it? Sean Paul. That fat dark dude, I seen a thing on Cuz. He had a hit too. He's like a heavy dark dude, but he was Jamaican though. He had a song, and what was his song called? He used to sing to girls and shit though. Something happened to Cuz. Something happened to that dude, though. I can't think of Cuz's name, though, right now, man. Can't think of his name. Big old youngster. His song down in my head, though. His song. Because he be singing the girls and shit. The girls love this dude. Can't think his name, though. But you don't hear me, though. You got no wrong with being a Trojan man when you're riding. But you don't hear me, though. Yeah, I remember when that shit first came out. You don't hear me, though. Remember that? You at work tonight? I see the smoke, but I don't see you. You at work tonight? I'm gonna run inside, grab something real quick. Oh, you at work? Hold on, let me grab something real quick. Probably. But you don't hear me, though. Blah, 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 blah. But you don't hear me, though. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Trojan man when you're riding. To grab something out the house, man. Can't be talking in there. Wife still in the bed. But shit, I feel pretty good. But I got a message for my people. Yeah. I'm still trying to think of that boy's name. I damn near had his song in my head. This boy I was thinking about earlier. Something happened to dude. Either he shot some niggas or something happened to him or something. But his song probably pop up in my head before I come off of here. But I see it was a couple of people in the audience last night. That know what's going on. When I shot out California a few days ago, the other day. Don't do that on here, y'all. We got to be better than that, cuz blood. and the rest of y'all folks or whoever. Don't bring it on here. If you know, cuz just alert everybody else. That's all you got to do. Don't put it on here. Please don't put it on here, cuz if you know. Just forewarn the others. That's all you got to do. But I understand it's strategic, and y'all don't see it that way. Y'all don't see it that way, cuz. But I try to explain that. I try to explain territory some while back. Territory we no longer have, most of us. We still claim the territory, but we don't have it. It's not a haven for us anymore. It's not a haven. So, and they in it. So they feel like shit. There's most of us here, it's ours. And it is. As far as that kind of shit go. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. That's fucked up, cuz. I'll just leave it at that, homie. Blah, blah, blee, blah, blah, blee. But you don't hear me, though. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Trojan man. When you're riding, see, I need a phone number on you tonight. I need a phone number on you tonight. You got email? I can lace you up better tonight. Because it's a lot of shit I can't say on here. Well, you need to get me a phone number through your email so I can lace you up on some shit. Because you're a moderator. So if you see that kind of stuff, you can help me get rid of it. All right, I'm going to have to write that down. Mine is my name, Harvey Hartfield. At Harvey Hartfield MTC at gmail.com. That's mine. Mine is my name, Harvey Hartfield MTC at gmail.com. But I ain't inside. I can't write it down, homie. But I'm going to get a number to you so I can lace you up on some stuff. What's up, my brother? I ain't doing much. I had a little weed to smoke, just a little, this morning. Went and got me one of them energy drinks out the fountain. Yeah, mine's my name, Harvey Hartfield. MTC, Midtown Crip. Harvey Hartfield, MTC at gmail.com. Hey, Apollo, with your bad butt. What your bad butt doing, Apollo? Can't wait to see you, Apollo. So I can rub that head and that tummy for you, okay? Your bad butt. He doing better, huh? It look like I'm in for the day because my night yesterday didn't go as planned for me. So I'm in till I figure some shit out, bro. Okay, cool. I'm glad he's feeling better, man. He just a puppy. He ain't grew up yet. He's just a pup. So he got to grow up some, homie. Yeah, so I can lace a snipe up on some stuff, bro, on what's going on this end. So if you see it, I'm gonna make Steve one too. Hold on, Steve. Bingo. Come on, I thought I just made cuz. Okay, I did. Nice day today. It's a nice day today. What's going on with baseball, y'all? I heard the Astros caught back up to the Rangers. Say the Rangers lost 6 games in a row. They say the Texas Rangers lost 6 games in a row, cuz. And I see dude never came back, so I couldn't tell him what I learned about the Philadelphia Phillies pitcher. Because this dude ain't showed up in a while. But I know he's from Anaheim and he went to Cal State Fullerton. He came to Fullerton at the time my son was gone. I think he came to Cal State Fullerton in 2009. And he got drafted twice. Somebody else drafted, somebody else. I was wondering how that happened. Because I knew another dude did it. He got drafted and he didn't sign. And he waited till the next draft to see if he go higher. I know one dude did it like that. So I wonder if that was what that dude did. Yeah, but I read up on him, the Michael Lorenzen or something like that. He threw a no-hitter about a couple months ago, month and a half, couple months ago. Probably not that long ago. Oh, it's nice, cuz. When you're riding, got some clouds over here, though. you don't hear me though. Got some clouds overhead though. When you're riding. Yeah, weather nice, car. Oh shit. Fucking back, bro. How y'all weather, Steve? How's the weather in Allison, bro? How the weather in Texas tonight? Yeah, it's gonna be a long day for me because I got some shit to figure out, bro. Still a little chilly. Still it's a little chilly, huh? I'm trying to remember Snipe email so I can holler at Snipe. Okay, Snipe took it down. You say it's 84 at 9 a.m. I didn't even look at the temperature when I was in my car. I didn't even look at the temperature now that I think about it. So it feel warm though. I feel pretty warm, so. Because it rained on me last night when I got home. Yeah, it got to raining like a motherfucker. I was like, bring that shit, cuz it's so dirty, dusty ass city, cuz it need a bath. This city. Yeah, get it to me, cuz, so I can holler at you tonight. So if you see that on here, you know what to do with it. Because little Larry said something yesterday. I removed it. I'm saying don't remove the person. If they comment that kind of stuff, take it off. I hurried up, took that down. I seen little Larry put that up there. I'm like, little Larry, shh. I was like, if you know, you know. You see what I'm saying? Just warn the others. That's all you got to do. Just warn the others, cuz. But don't entertain that shit on here. But you know, we got these clickbaiting ass niggas, cuz. We got these clickbaiting ass niggas. They, if it's going on, they gonna use it for content. So it's nothing we could do about certain dudes, cuz they about their paper. So they gonna give y'all that controversy. But I tripped off of some of the comments, cuz on Careback shit one night. I couldn't believe some of the shit I saw in them comments, cuz I was like, for real? For real? I'm like, damn. See, but I don't chime in like that, cuz I wouldn't know. I don't have a clue. I'm not in the loop, and I want to keep it that way. I couldn't believe it, cuz that shit had me. I was like, what? You like, yeah, dude, kick me out. Cuz I said that. I said, Damn. Damn. And then he was telling me about some of the content was used. I'm like, how can you go there when you flipped it? You flipped it on the sisters. You know, you flipped it on the sisters, homie. So how can you even have that content? And I don't know no sisters that got none of those that y'all had in the content. I don't know none of our sisters went to them dudes. So where's y'all? What y'all see? Is who y'all getting y'all information from? Or what women are you using for example or comparisons to such topic? What women are you using? You understand me? You know, it was a time during the 80s where a lot of brothers slid on the sisters. They slid over, y'all slid over. And it's evident that y'all did. So I'm not understanding that. But like I said, I don't chime in. And I don't have a clue, and I want to keep it that way. Just keep me out the loop, y'all. Just keep me out the loop. You know, I don't even bother with those. I don't even acknowledge their names, but I'm still being talked about from what I was told on my own channel. And I ain't seen Cuz no more since I mashed on him. Since I mashed on Cuz, I ain't seen him no more. Now, he could... See, I told y'all Boulevard had another account. Look, Side Buster. Who was this Boulevard dude? See, I told you he had other accounts. Sorry ass man. I don't give a fuck who you is, cuz. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. So what? You ain't killed shit. You ain't killed the roach, bitch. Stop lying. What hood you from, Mark? What hood you from? You from Long Beach Boulevard? I don't give a fuck what you do, homie. Don't nobody know you. You ain't nobody on here, cuz. Don't nobody know you. I wanted to talk to him, though, Steve, because he was talking. So I want to talk to him. I want to see if he had some nuts on him. Nobody know you, Boulevard. I told y'all he had another account. Told y'all, cuz. Told y'all he had another account. He was Boulevard yesterday. He Boulevard Boys today. He said he a rat killer. He ain't killed shit, I'm tired. tired of these busters, cuz. He ain't killed nothing. He ain't killed the roach, homie. He ain't killed the roach. Not even with Raid. He ain't even sprayed no Raid on a roach before. Yeah, that's the same dude last night. I mean, yesterday. He was just Boulevard yesterday. Now he come back on the Boulevard boys. You see what I'm saying? He that type of nigga got 4, 5, 6 accounts. So he'll be back under something else, Steve. He'll be back under something else. But I want to talk to him. I want to see if he has some nuts stuff. Talking about he a rat killer. Well, you should have 100 killings then, bro. All them rats in the streets, nigga. You should have 100 of them. Talking about he a rat killer. Nigga, you ain't killed nothing. You ain't killed the roach. You ain't even sprayed them with Raid. So get the fuck out of here. Okay, Snipe. Who you talking about? Alex Lonzo? If that's Street TV, Lighthouse Society. Is you talking about Alex? I think that's Alex. It used to be Street Gangs TV. Now it's just Street TV. That's Alex, I think. Yeah, that's Alex Lonzo. He been trying to get me since the 90s when I was living in Northern California. He was trying to get me. But we never linked it up, bro. But I kind of backed up off the dude, man, after that Baker shit. But when he did that cop Baker. But I give him action, though. It's up to him. Yeah, he was trying to get me since the 90s. He say, Sag, I've been trying to interview you. He say, but you was up north. I was up north when I hooked up with Kid Mac. Kid Mac wanted to do one with me about how we first met. Kid Mac wanted to do the story on how we first met. G. Lou and the Queen interviewed me. Dusty Vision interviewed me. Animal, he got a good one because I was drunk. You know how they say when you're drunk. But when a drunk say something, they telling the truth because Animal got me when I was drunk. Of course, Kev Mac. Shit, that's about it, cuz with YouTube. Kev Mac, Dusty Vision, Animal, the G. Lou show. Him and the Queen interviewed me one time. I think Laquisha B's TV, my niece in New York, interviewed me, I think. Yeah, she did. Niquisha B's TV. NIQ, along that line. Niquisha B's TV. She interviewed me on YouTube. So I ain't got too many YouTube interviews. Yeah, it's a few people on YouTube got them. Dusty Vision said I was his first 100K when he did it with me. He said, you my first 100K views. Like I say, the G-Lew, the G-L-E-W, G-Lew, he got one on me. Him and the Queen. K-Mac, Niquisha B's TV. I don't know if Animal was using Animal Capone at the time. I don't know. But that's my Chicano bro. I was drunk. We was talking about Bullet. We talked about some shit on his shit. Yeah, me and that motherfucker had a bottle that night. We was drinking this shit. And he was getting some good ass shit out of me. He was hitting me up about some shit, bro. But it's a lot of people remember me from the news and shit, bro. Yeah, G-Lew and the Queen. Yeah. Steve just spelled that out. Yeah. It was doing one of their radio show type things. And they did an interview with me. I'm not sitting there. Y'all could just hear us talking in the interview. Dusty Vision was the same way. I wasn't there. We was talking over the phone. Me and Dusty. Now, when I was with Capone, I was at his house when Capone interviewed me. Animal. He used a 7 in his Animal. I can't think which letter he used for the 7. But check him out. That shit. His shit a little older. But check him out. Animal. It's a 7 in his Animal. Damn, cuz I got to find it. I have to find it. But he used a 7, Animal. A-N. Then I think it's a 7. With the M, whatever. I'm not sure, cuz. Yeah, you told me, Steve, you sent me a link to one of them. I think you sent it to Facebook Messenger. Yeah, but I did a congressional hearing, Lighthouse Society. I was a witness in a congressional hearing. I got newspaper articles, shit like that. It's some old film in the me circle. It was me and Gerald. Gerald came with me. When I told you I was fucking with Easy and them, getting money with Easy and them back in the day. He used to fuck with my homie Bam, Gerald Payton. He used to fuck with the homie Bam. And one time I went to Inglewood, Unified School District, did an interview with Inglewood. And he came with me. So I let Cuz get in on answering some of the questions too. You know what I'm saying? But we was all about them kids back then, homie. You see what I'm saying? See, check this out, cuz. I was trying to make a difference in the community late 87, 88, 89, 90, up until the time I left. I was in the streets, homie, in churches, talking to the community, even inviting law enforcement in our meetings, you know. shit like that, cuz. That's the type of shit I was doing before I left. So it ain't like I just turned my back and walked away. I try to fix shit because I try to make shit right. But back in 87, 88, 89, 90, a lot of these dudes wasn't on that because they was still fucking up the community. They was still going to jail and in the street type shit. You see what I'm saying? So, but me, it go back with me, cuz. I mean, 87, 88, 89, 90, I was out there in the streets pushing red, black, and green and all that shit at one time. I used to look like X-Clan, cuz, back in the day when y'all saw me. I had canes with fucking elephants and lions and shit. I used to wear beads with elephants on them and lions. Because of dashikis with the matching hat type shit. When y'all saw me, y'all thought I was straight up African, cuz. Steel-toe boots ready to stomp, cuz. I was out there. A lot of my little homies got the flipping. Tone Bone, my little brother Hub, Lebo and them from Chester Street, all kind of niggas start wearing red, black, and green in the hood. A few of us. You see what I'm saying? But I got off that and I say, I'm going to keep mine crippin', but positive though. You see what I'm saying? I just changed my philosophy. I say, why do I have to be something different to change? I say, why I can't be what I am and change? And I was like, I know this Crip shit like the back of my hand. You know, when I was getting into that Africa and all this million years ago shit, I got tired of that. I said, how can a motherfucker vouch for 1,000,000 years ago? Better yet, 100,000 years ago. Who can vouch for that? So I didn't want to go there no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we all even Stevens. We all need to fucking get along. Fuck that 1,000,000 years ago shit. So I got off of that, cuz. That's all. And I said, I'm going to keep mine crippin' but positive, though. So I stopped wearing all that shit. I used to have a big old African clock on around my neck like Flavor Flav. That's how I was walking around my city and driving around my city at one time. I ain't lying to y'all. Back in this late 80s, cuz, that was me. That was me, cuz I had all that shit. I used to wear badges, respect to protect the black woman, and I used to wear badges, and I that's the shit I was into, bro, at one time. Co-founded the organization, Afro-Americans for Peace, AAFP. Me and Mark Thompson and Juan Longino. Then we changed it to All Americans for Peace. Because I told them, I said, cuz it ain't just us black people want peace. You know, our brown brothers, white brothers, everybody want peace. I said, so we need to change that. So we say, all right, let's go with All Americans for Peace. So we stopped saying Afro-Americans. It used to be Afro-Americans for Peace. Then we changed it to All Americans for Peace. We was out in the streets using our own money and shit to reach the people. We're sat in Brownville, New York. I got Bronx and I got Brooklyn up in here. But that's what I was doing, cuz, way back then. You see what I'm saying? And I was helping everybody else out. The community youth gang services, Project Hope, Impact, Inglewood Unified School District, Compton Unified School District. Who else I work with? Cuz they used to come get me. Cuz, like, you know, get sad. Then guess nigga was getting on 48 Hours, West 57, Paul Moyer's Eyewitness News. I was on CBS Action News with that one dude. What else? I can't think of what else. But West 57 was first. So when West 57 did one, 48 Hours turned around and did one. But they went and did the Bloods first. They went to my sister Sylvia now, Rambo. She went over there and hollered at Dusty Lope and them from Lime Hood. At that time, them boys was active, doing their thing. So she take them over there. So after they finished with the Pot Rouge, they asked her, who was some Crips we can interview? She said, oh, go holler at my brother Sag over there in Santana. She said, because he ain't going to give y'all no bullshit. We don't need nobody pushing no bullshit. So go holler at him, right? So she pulled up on me with him. She pulled up with the... She pulled up with the news vans and shit following her. She pulled up in the town on road. She said, Sag, holler at them. I told them to holler at you because we don't need no bullshit out here, bro. You know, because a lot of niggas on that bullshit and we need to get, the truth out here and get these youngsters on the right track, Sag. You know, what you trying to do? I said, I got you, sis. So they hopped out these shit and was ready to set up. I said, no, let's go to the graveyard if y'all going to interview me. I said, let's go to the graveyard. So we drove up the street to the graveyard and did the interview there. We walked around looking for my homie graves and shit while I was talking to them. But, yeah, yeah, it was a trip. But the biggest trip was the congressional hearing, cuz. When I come out of that motherfucker, cuz flash bulbs was popping, pop, they was taking pictures. Cameras, I had like 7, 8 microphones in my face. Mr. Hartfield. I got different questions. Why gang bangers did? Why this and that, right? All in my face. I was like, hold on. Hold on, what you say? They asked me the question and I answer it like that. Soon I get to the house after the congressional hearing, right? Soon I get to the house. My mama say, Seth, Lieutenant Taylor called me. He said, you need to give him a call. I said, what's going on? She said, I don't know. He said, he got a job for you. Somebody got a job, offering you a job, right? So I called back. I called Lieutenant Taylor. He said, yeah, Sag, he said, I got a number for you. He said he got work for you if you want a job. And that's when I met Sinclair. Sinclair was a Jamaican, but he was rich. He was a millionaire. Sinclair, him and his wife was a millionaire. And they had a construction company. Sinclair and his wife. So I called Sinclair, told me to come to the office and shit. I came to his office. He said, man, so I can get you at least $30-something an hour. He said, it's gonna take me 30 days to get you that. He said, I could start you out. He said, I could start you out with $19 an hour, put you in apprenticeship. And then he said, in 30 days, I'll get you in the union and I'll get you $30 an hour. I said, okay, let's do it. So I filled out my application and shit. I went to work for Sinclair Pipeline. Sinclair was hiring gang members, Crips, Blood. We had Crips, Blood, from everywhere, LA. I remember Ronnie Bam and the other dude from 11-6 Avalons. Because what was the other cousin? Now, he looked like Stanley Pitts too. But he was 116 Avalon. I forgot cuz name. But they were security for Sinclair. But we had like Crips, but I can't think of that blood dude name. He went crying to somebody about me and shit. And I came in the office. And they knew that nigga was full of shit. They knew he was. Hold on a second, let me get my glasses on. Steve was asking you, did you get Psych Bike book, G-Stone? But anyway, yeah, I went to work for Sinclair, cause see, Sinclair got me in the union, man. Man, nigga was eating off of Sinclair, cause then he had the big old contract with Los Angeles for the water and the gas piping when they was going from that orange light PVC pipe for gas lines. We was doing those. We was doing water, tapping into the mains, all that. I used to do the paperwork because you had to do paperwork. They got to be turned in to the city manager or something. Because they got to know where all the gas lines, water lines are in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I used to do the paperwork. But my supervisor always go in there like turning his shit in. But they knew cuz wasn't doing it. Because they were like, he ain't doing this. Because my penmanship and shit like that was real good. So I used to do the paperwork for him. He used to get a clipboard to me, say, you know, he said, he give me the clipboard, say, you do that. Because you know what you're doing. I said, all right. Okay. And I picked that up, them blueprints, from when I had plumbing trade in YTS. So that's how I knew how to do blueprints, right? So I used to do his paperwork. So one day Sinclair and them son came out, because, you know, he had that department, right? He came out, he called that supervisor. He said, hey, so-and-so. He said, man, I know damn well you ain't doing this. He said, you don't write like this. He said, who doing this for you? And he said, SAG. And he said, I need SAG. Call SAG in the office. He called me in there, right? He said, SAG, you've been doing this all the time, huh? I said, yeah. He said, man, well, you learn to do blueprints from. I said, I had a trade in YTS. What I told him, right? I said, I had a trade in YTS, man. I said, that's how I learned to do blueprints. He said, man, you know what the fuck you doing? He said, I barely have to fix some shit on yours. He said, all this other shit I get from all these other motherfuckers. He said, I'll be fixing their shit. He said, he said, and I know so-and-so wasn't doing it. And then he said, your writing and shit is so your print is excellent. You know, he said, I knew that. And then after they found out it was me, you know, when I passed the probation and I was finna go union to get the $30, because Sinclair them had two companies in one. His wife had one, and then it was Sinclair part of the thing, right? And his wife and them wanted to hire me for their company. The wife and the son overseeing the other company. They wanted to hire me. So it was a battle between Sinclair and the wife. The wife was going to give me more money. She said, Sag, I'll give you $34. You come work for my company. I'm up in the office between them and Sinclair. He just standing there looking at me. I said, no, I ain't going to do Pops like that. I say, Pops, you know, he came through for me, so I ain't going to do that. I said, I'm going to stick with Pops. Everybody got to laugh at this shit. Sinclair gave me a hug. Sinclair used to have pictures of him, Reagan, all these rich folks up in his office, Sinclair. You see Sinclair up in the tuxedos, champagne dinners and shit like that with the rich, man. But shout out to Sinclair. I wonder whatever happened with Sinclair. I'm sure he was up in age, but I hope he's still around. Shit, that don't mean he ain't around. But yeah, they hired your boy, cuz, right when I came out that congressional hearing. Sinclair gave me a job. So I did that with Sinclair for about a good couple of years. Then the work started slowing down. So I went to the shipyard, Southwest Marine. Worked at the shipyard. They used to send me to the Long Beach Naval Base sometime to work. Your pay rate go up when you go over there. And when they used to have work at the naval base, I was probably the only homie could go. Because the rest of them had records and shit. It was on parole and shit. They couldn't go. You couldn't work at the Army base. But every time it was some Army base work, I signed up. I jump on the bus. They roll us over to the Long Beach Naval. I worked on USS Missouri. The boat they use in Steven Seagal's Under Siege. I worked on that boat. I worked on the USS Fraser, the USS Craig, them freighters right there. A couple more ships. I need my brain to warm up. But some of the best food I ever ate was on the battleship USS Missouri. The one was in Under Siege. Best burger in the world, man, is on the Navy ship that I ever had. They had some fruit punch that was out of this world, bro. A fruit punch and an orange like kind of drink. It was a it looked foamy kind of shit. That orange drink. What is them waters? What is them waters, Red Bomb? But yeah, the best burger I ever had in my whole fucking life was on the USS Missouri. They always used to let us, we had to get the ship commander permission to eat. Can we eat? He said, yeah, y'all can eat. We go take it off to the chow hall, bro. See, we used to go in the chow hall, get our tray, start getting our food and shit, our drinks. We go to the table. We be sitting right there in the cafeteria in the USS Missouri eating lunch and shit, bro. I could cook. Oh, hell yeah, I could cook. I could cook, Miss Redbone. That I can do. But what is them waters, though? You know, I used to buy batteries, deodorant, toothpaste out the commissary on ships. I used to get, because I was writing homies in the pen, I used to get stamped envelopes, shit like that, cuz I used to buy it from the Navy ships. On the Navy ship, their shit was cheaper than on the streets. They used to have some nice-ass radios. I'm like, man, where y'all get that? That's nice. Where you get that from? Oh, I got this in Malaysia or Singapore. Thailand, you know, shit like that. Because they'd be all over the world. And they said, man, that only cost me like $70 US dollars. I'm like, for that motherfucker? So yeah, I was like, damn. They used to have some nice shit, them sailors, bro. He said, yeah, when we in international water, it get even lower. And they used to let us shop in the commissary. So I used to get stamped. They had some stamped envelopes, shit like that. That was cheaper than on the streets. So I used to buy that kind of stuff. That, deodorant, batteries, because I had a radio too. So I used to get the body batteries from the Navy ship commissary or whatever they called that shit. And us being employed, we had to look working badges and shit. So we show them our badge, we could buy some shit. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed working the shipyard, y'all. Enjoyed that. Then I got up north. I worked the railroad for 17 years. 17 years on the railroad, man. Shit, the nigga was eating like a motherfucker working at railroad pays, man. I'm telling y'all, shit. That industry pays a motherfucker, and they gonna give you a pension and get these jobs, got pensions and shit like that, y'all. Y'all be surprised. We can get them. You ain't got to have college degrees and all that for certain jobs. It's some good fucking jobs out here, cuz, but they hair tests. So you can't be smoking weed, doing nothing, because them hair tests is gonna find your shit. They can find it. So you have to be clean, bro, and you got to be clean at least a good, I think they go 9 months back on a hair test. 9 months. And see whatever you did for 9 months with your hair, plucking hair off your ass. So, I could have been in with the railroad, but I was spooked because I was a weed smoker, right? But I stopped smoking weed. Everybody said, all of them, the big bosses, everybody said, why don't you come with us, Harvey? Come with us. So they forced me to do it. You understand? So I was telling some of them, man, but I smoke weed, man. I've been smoking weed. They said, okay, stop smoking and then do it. So that's what I did. I was off weed about 11 months. That's the longest I ever stopped smoking weed. I was on weed about 11 months. So I start processing my application to get in with the railroad, right? So when it's time for me to go do the physical, they got this shit you can put in your hair and you leave it in there, right? For hair testers. They were selling this shit in these shops and shit, right? So put that shit in there. I shouldn't have done that. So they knew that shit was in my hair. They knew it was in there. So they went back 9 months, couldn't find nothing. So they went back further. With me, they did another one because they found evidence of that shit in my head. So they went back another 9 months, 18 months. And then the report read marijuana use about 11 months ago was the last, was what they could find. They said we went back 18 months and we see marijuana use at 11 months. And that's how long I had stopped smoking weed, y'all. So that's why I know them hair testers is the real deal, because you can't slip nothing past them hair testers. But if they hair test, they pay. They'll pay your ass well, bro. Niggas just gotta leave that weed alone, shit alone, and get your money. But we got too many niggas love their weed and they won't let it go. They won't let it go. So The good jobs is here for y'all, cuz y'all just gotta know how to get in them. And I can tell you how. I can tell you how. I've seen dudes, cuz, get on with the railroad in 5 years. These niggas had house, boats, added more cars to their shit, then made them 3 and 4 babies, doing their thing, cuz. Young dudes out of high school, 18 years old, 19 years old, go to work. By the time they 24, these niggas got nice houses, boats, because they all like boats and fishing and shit. All them motorcycles. Then they add more shit to their shit, motorcycles. They wife riding in a nice USB type shit. Shit like, man, I'm telling you, cuz, in 5 years, and a lot of you niggas is hanging out on the streets, on these blocks and corners for 10, 11 years and never own a house, a boat, none of that shit, cuz. Y'all never own that shit. Y'all just be out there, man. Wasting your lives, cuz. Wasting your lives, cuz. That's like people's getting on me because I said the best move I ever made was getting out of Compton. So they think I'm talking down on the city and all that. I just don't dwell on Compton, cuz Compton didn't do much for me at all. Compton was my parents' decision. Compton was my parents' decision to get out of Los Angeles ghettos and move into the suburbs. And they did. They moved us to Compton. I just adapt to my environment. But us kids fucked our parents' dreams up. Our parents' dreams was to get out the ghettos of Los Angeles and into the suburbs. And we was able to do that. Compton was the suburbs. Linwood, Long Beaches and all that shit, them was the suburbs. So we was getting out of ghettos and getting into the homes, had front and backyards and shit like that, man. And but we brought that Los Angeles shit to the suburbs, that gripping shit, gang shit. We brought it with us, cuz. We destroyed our parents' dreams, when they brought us to the suburbs, bro. All that shit did was set my life back. That's all. Hanging out, writing on the walls, smoking, drinking, stealing, and robbing, killing, and all this shit, man, and selling drugs, and all that shit was nothing, cuz. The nigga didn't accomplish shit, homie. Just got set back. Just got set back in my life, cuz. Thank God I was able to rebound. Shit, can't too many niggas say that, cuz. But thank God, cuz, shit, I was able to rebound, bro. Yeah, it's work out here. It's just niggas bullshitting about it, Snipe. And I ain't even got a high school diploma. And I got in some of them fields, bro, because of my get down. They see my work, how I get down. Them railroad dudes used to love me. When they needed shit fixed, can y'all send Harvey over here to do that? Because they knew I took my shit seriously, bro. I got that from my daddy, though. My daddy always said, you want to be one of the best 3 on your job. He said, so shit go down, you won't be going nowhere. They're going to keep you. That was my daddy's philosophy about working. He said, you want to be one of the best ones there. That's what my daddy used to tell me. Be one of the best. He said, so shit go down, you ain't going nowhere. See, my daddy was well aware how motherfuckers get laid off and shit, how shit slow down, because my daddy always maintained the job. Always. So he taught me how to do that shit. When I came home, after I did my time in YA Sniper, I came home to a job. Didn't too many guys have that kind of support like I had when I got home. But my daddy already had me set up, Snipe. He already told my son getting out of jail and he need a job. They wasn't tripping that I was just getting out of jail, and they hired me on my daddy's word. They hired me on my daddy's word, cuz. And I was one of the best meal mans on the job. I was raising the bar. I'm gonna put my shoes on to walk to the store and get out these house shoes, cuz. So I be on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like when I came home from jail, I went straight to a job, Snipe. Okay, I could talk now. My wife's still in the bed, cuz I can't really be talking when I come in here. I just want to get my feet up under me. Because when I'm walking in them goddamn house shoes, my feet ain't up under me, cuz I can move better, maneuver better now. But yeah, cuz I always work, y'all. Now, it was a time in my life, cuz when I took a break from work and was running the streets, getting money in the streets without a job. But most of the time, cuz, even back when I was selling Sherm, I had a job. At one time when I was selling crack, I had a job, cuz. I told y'all I worked for Sinclair, the shipyard. I worked for Boys Market one time, NHB Hood. I mean, one night I was on the bus, cuz, with some bloods they got on the bus and shit. And a couple of them was checking me out, but they ain't hit me up or nothing, though. But, yeah, I used to work from 12 to 9, cuz. 12 to 9. The store closed at midnight. And I set my shit up. I used to do the floors for Boys Market. And I used to work at the one on Washington or something. It was over in Blood Hood, NHB Hood. Because I used to go to this 24-hour burger stand sometime and give me something to eat. Yeah. And the phone booth used to ring. It's a phone booth, you know, not the booth, but the ones being them little type thing used to ring. You better not pick them phone, don't never pick up a phone booth. You know it's near you, don't pick it up. Some weirdo that's gonna be on that motherfucker, cuz. One time I picked up the phone, some motherfucker said, "Can I suck your dick?" I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, they knew what I had on and everything. I think they was at another phone booth where they could see that one, cuz. Type of shit. I'm like, fuck you, weirdo. I'll get my food and go and cross back over the light and shit and go back in the store, cuz. Finish my job and shit. But yeah, I used to do the flows for boys. I used to be the only motherfucker in the store. Everybody worked there, be out of there before 1. They be gone. They be gone. I used to run that machine on the floor, cuz. And then before I went to jail, Big Jim taught me how to work a buffer at the English Square. So I had some kind of skills, cuz. When I went to YTS, I took trades. I had nail and cabinet. I had plumbing first. Then I transferred from plumbing to mill and cabinet. See, that's how I learned how to do the blueprints. Was from plumbing trade. You see what I'm saying? That's how I learned to do blueprints, y'all. When I took a plumbing trade. Now, when I did mill and cabinet, I learned how to work every type of wood cutting, tripping, routing type machines. You know, I know how to make table legs, cuz, with the balls on them and that kind of shit. I used to make the mallet things the judge tap on it. What you call order the court. I used to make those for California courts. I used to make them in YTS, because I got good with that shaping machine where you use these chisels and shit like that. So you get them like certain shapes and rings and shit like that on them legs and shit like that. So how you can make the head of that pat looking thing look like a barrel. You use this chisel type thing when you're doing that. And I learned that shit in jail. So when I came home and my daddy had that job waiting on me, I already knew how to use every saw they had in there. Every saw, circular saw, table saw, jigsaw, you name it. I could work every last one of them, Kyle. So when I got that job, I already knew what to do. I ain't need no training. I ain't need nobody to show me. Just give me the wood and the paperwork, and I know what to do. So I raised the bar on that job. When I left, they was mad. When I left that job, they got mad. They said, "We don't want to lose you, man. What's the problem?" I didn't want to tell them it was my pops. My pops just stayed on my ass like that, cuz. You know what I mean? So, but now when I went to Sinclair Pipelines, I knew about piping from plumbing. That's how I was able to do blueprints and all that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? So, and I never finished high school, y'all. But I got some skills. I got work experience in trades. I know how to operate backhoes, bobcats, caterpillars, gradalls. I know how to operate all them motherfuckers, cuz. Jackhammers, clay spades, I know how to fuse gas lines, gas piping. I know how to fuse. Like I say, I can do blueprints. I can do it all, cuz like certain jobs, it's things I can do. I'm good at it. I'm good at it, man. But yeah, some good jobs out here, man. Y'all just gotta know where to go, man. What direction to go to. And you know, and you gotta know a little something, huh? But I know the railroad will train you. You get a lot of training in the railroad. Once they hire you, they'll teach you how to weld. I learned how to weld at the railroad. I could weld a little bit. I ain't the best welder. But I can weld a little bit. I know how to set up the arc welding machines. I knew how to set them up. That was from the shipyard because I was a fire watch at the shipyard. So that's how I learned how to do load that arc welding. Y'all been on here long enough. I'm out. Ain't nobody in the audience anyway.